And if we apply our smart money concepts, we have break of market structure or market structure shift around this 125th level. So this can go a lot more further to the upside, in my honest opinion only. And we have this underlying support around, let's check it out. So we have this 148.922 level as our support. And yeah, this what week is this? This is the October 3 weekly. Oh, sorry, the 3-month time frame. But if we move to the weekly time frame, so yeah, that's how we got this level here, and this is really a high probability in terms of what we deem support. Yeah, I believe this can be a protected level. Excuse me. So yeah, so if we move to the daily time frame, we can also see that we hover around this area, the 148 level, and if we use our Fibonacci retracement tool from this last low for this up move, this was the October 3rd, and to this recent high of previous month, closing the month with a 151 high, then we use our Fibonacci extension. You can see that we have this 153 level, our standard, I mean, how do you call this? It's like a standard deviation, but this is the 150% of this range. So we anticipate that USD/JPY will reach these levels here. And again, before the 8 to 8:30 news, we're going to have a deeper retracement to the discount level, but we're not looking to sell short yet unless price move below this level and then close below it, then treat this as a resistance. So right now I'm bullish on USD/JPY, and I like to see it drop below this area around this 148 level still, but I believe that's too much, and that's asking too much for the price. But as of now, we have this imbalance on this 15-minute time frame. Yep. Then we have this buy side imbalance, sell side liquidity, or BC, or in a layman's term, this is called fair value gap. So we can use this as our entry later if the price gravitate towards inside this box. So we'll be waiting for that. Then moving on to lower time frame, since we are about to scalp this USD/JPY, and we have this short-term target right here around 149.850 level. Yep. So that would be our target if we want to sell short on the scalping. If we want to scalp this. But let's turn our attention to GBP USD first. Okay, so let's okay. Wait, let me just pull my notes. For a bit, guys. I'm just reading my notebook here because I have a trade for this one. And we also have a premium signal posted in the premium signal and free signals channel, so you can check it out. And this will be my entry. This will be our entry 1.216 level, but I also want to see the price trade below this 21553 levels and take those sell side liquidity resting below this this 0.75 Fibonacci level. And by the way, I get this level with projecting from this low of Wednesday of yesterday's low around 5 p.m. to this recent high of today. I mean also the yesterday, but technically speaking, if you are trading London session, this is Asian range. This is like a move from the opening price of today's Asian range to up to 9 o'clock of the Asian range. So this is considered as a large move or a range expansion. And if we have these types of range expansion in the Asian moves, this is a lot. This is 54 pips already. Asian range can be like 20 to 40 pips or sometimes 10 pips, and this is, for me, it's not ideal type of trading, and it's because of the NFP and FOMC. This week was the FOMC week. Also, we have a NFP reports coming tomorrow, Friday. So this is why it's all a lot of consider this like a noise. But we can still trade this one using the logic of smart money concepts and ICT concepts, if you're familiar with that. But for now, we are about to witness GBP USD to trade above these levels here. But before that, I wanted to see a drop below this line here. So that's my trade idea for GBP USD, and let's wait for it, and that is around 8 to 8:30. And again, let's check the dollar index for our added confluence. If we have a dollar index that is predisposed to go lower, that means our dollar index pairs like GBP USD and Euro USD, they are bound to go higher. So they are called symmetrical markets. But in the long term or in the higher time frame, we have we have a bullish for DXY, and this is the 15-minute time frame, or what I call this as short-term day trades time frame, and we can scalp this also. But we don't trade dollar index. We just use this as a medium, so that if we can see that the dollar index is trading lower, we can look for buys in the dollar pairs like GBP USD, Euro USD, AUD USD, and so on. And now I think it's going below this 105.91, which if we go to our GBP USD, it's also reaching this high, which is a buy sell liquidity of 1.22, and then we can expect this to either shoot higher or take this buy sell liquidity and then gravitate below this anticipated sell side liquidity, and this is where we have our buy setups later after the news. So let's wait for it. In the meantime, let's look for gold. I think we're about to shoot higher on gold, and we also have a higher price for gold this year, and I believe it's gonna go around 2065 level. So I have not yet removed this one. Okay, so let's check. And market is about to open on these stocks also. So let's check for AMD. And yeah, we have a bullish bias for AMD as we posted in our stock analysis the previous day. So let's check it on the 5-minute time frame. And since we have a higher pre-market open around 108.82, I also consider this like a fake out if we have higher pre-market open. And with that being said, if the pre-market open is below the current market price before the open, yeah, basically in my experience, if the pre-market open is lower, I look for buys, but if it's higher, I look for it to sell short. So that's my trade idea for AMD. And if you want to add more confluence to that, we can always use our trade dork indicator, the SMC indicator here. You can see that we have this long-term what we deem as a supply zone or resistance levels. These long-term resistance levels or buy-sell liquidity, we can use this as in terms of broken resistance, but as smart money traders, we don't trade support and resistance. Instead, we look for price to gravitate lower after it took some buy-side liquidity above these highs. But as of now, we want to see AMD price to trade inside this fair value gap. Let's highlight this one. Yep, so this is a fair value gap, and we have interest on watching the price to reject this one or either trade higher, which gives us our target around this 112 level. Then look for sell short positions. And let's what else? Google, because I already have a trade analysis for these stocks in the stock channel or trade analysis channel for stocks. So let's just review it. Yeah, so these are the sell levels for Google, but this was yeah, so this was a finished trade, or we're done with this trade already. So let me just clear the charts. And yes, we have a clean, I believe we have a clean 20 points around this area. I mean around this trade, and it's a 1-to-5 ratio risk reward. Yeah, oh, it's just a 10 points, 10-point gain from that sell signal last Wednesday. Oh yeah, in the in the free signals channel, I believe, or in the SMC indicator channel. So I signaled this one also. And yes, we have a higher pre-market open again, and this is a form of fake out. In my experience, higher pre-market open, they just put it there to sell short. The smart money would sell short around these areas, and the dumb money is about to buy in these areas also. So we have here a buy side liquidity resting above this one, and yes, we can look for high probability sell short position around this pre-market open later in the day. And let's look for other stock. Okay, is it now? Let's check out Amazon, one of my favorite pair as of now, because it really gives a perfect signatures of buy or sell, and it's very easy to read. So let me just delete that. So as you can see here, the buy and sell, SMC indicator perfectly aligns some buy setups, especially when we are around these long-term lows. So if we move to the hourly time frame, we can see that it's a long-term support, or yeah, what we deem support level. This low here is a buy, and you can see how positively it reacts to it, giving us an buying opportunity and clean 10%, more than 10%. That's actually a 13% gain. But with the previous update, I believe I have signal above this gap here, a buy signal. Like if the price gravitates around this area, then we have a bullish condition for Amazon. So yeah, that's it for Amazon, and it's still going higher. I believe it's going to reach, since it already balanced this price range, we can now trade Amazon, look for short position around these areas of 137 to 143, and using our old three dives pattern, we have here a high, a higher high, and then soon we'll have another high here, which is deemed to be our third high, which is also completes our three dives pattern, and I believe we are going to sell short around this area. So that's it for Amazon stock. Okay, so let's do some scalp trades around 7:30. Let's check out Eurusd first, because these are the markets that are easy to trade, and these are very liquid, so we can easily find a trade setup. So we can see here it's bouncing off around this level of support here, but let me just clear the chart first, because I always trade with a clean chart, and I can see here that it's have a shift in market structure in the 1 minute time frame. Let's see in the hourly time frame. Oh, we're trading inside the BPR. Okay, so we're about to invalidate this balance price range. So this sell signal is invalid. I guess this we have to look for buy setups and target this high over 1.66 level. Okay, so let me just check our notes here on my notebook. Mm-hmm. 1.06 69192. Oh, we have this imbalance, and then okay. Oh, so we just started a consolidation, original consolidation around this area. We move to 2-hour time frame, and yes, we have a bullish condition for Eurusd as of the moment, but I don't want to buy around this area. This is already higher. I mean, this is already on a premium, so I want price to have a signature of lower prices around this up move around the previous London session, 5 o'clock AM NY time. And let's see if we can catch a trade around these areas. Moving on to the 5-minute time frame. Yeah, if I am bullish, I don't want price to trade below this down close candle. So let's see if our analysis is correct. We can see Eurusd to trade above 1.06695 today, but before that I want it to retrace back to discount level, like around this area here, or this will be my last line of defense for bullish narrative on Euro USD. This is 5926 level. Okay. Also, we have a bullish breaker. So I can plot my Fibonacci extension 1 to 0 around this area. We can see this equilibrium or 0.5 level. This will be our minimum. I mean, low risk entry, high probability entry also. But if we enter around this area, we have a very wide stop loss, which consists of 20 pips, 22 pips. So yeah, I said earlier that we don't want to see a price close below this down close candle, and this is on the 5-minute time frame, because if we're buying around this area, what I mean by that if you want to buy around this area, your stop loss should be below that line. But as smart money traders, we want to use our full arsenal of trade setups. That's why we're using this premium and discount arrays here, and this is our dealing range, the high and the low. This 50% level is our discount, our high probability discount. But since we have a high impact news around 8:30 or 8 o'clock to 8:30, I want to see Euro USD to trade below around this 0.62, then take off like that until the maximum pain would be this line here, and this would also mean our stop loss. And who knows, because this is FOMC and NFP weeks. These are manipulated markets, I believe. Just my opinion. So yeah, that's it for Euro USD. And I'll try to scalp this because of my preconceived notion that it's going to drive lower. Let's look for sell short setup. And yes, it already gave us a sell signal around this area. This is a down close. I want to see price trade below this level again, and we'll have a market structure shift around this one. So let's see. Then we look for short position. Also, we have this accumulation phase, reaccumulation. I also want this to be a entry shorting, and this is not chasing price. This is actually trading with the logic of premium and discount. We are still in a premium, and we want to sell on a premium, and we want to take profit on our discount levels. And by the way, this technique is called the market maker sell model. It's just the opposite of this buy curve, which is the market maker buy model. And I could be wrong with this one because it's a lower time frame, but it's now starting to show a signature of sell-off. So I want to, let's have an entry here, like low risk entry. Euro USD on a 1-minute time frame. Yep, it's about to drop. So we have we should set our stop loss above this imbalance. This one. This would be my low risk stop loss. And it's a very tight stop loss. If price gravitates below this level, I'll add more, and with the expectation that it will go further below this area of interest around 0.5 level. So let's see. Actually, I want to add more. Let's have a full lot around later. If we see it drop below this red line, this will be my initial MSS. So this is a test sell around, yeah, so that's our position right now. And okay, let's this is a 5 pip stop loss. I think it's very tight, but it's okay. It's really low risk if we get step out. If we get to step out, we have also what we call this a run on buy stop, and that's normal. You can go trade above this line, get us step out because of our tight stop loss, then trade below again. So this is now showing a sign of sell-off, so I'll guess I'll take this as a full 5 lot. No, it's very risky. Just 1 lot. Okay, so we have now a low risk entry of what's this price? Around 633.5. Okay, and we have a take profit target inside, I mean below the 50% range. So we expand our Fibonacci retracement tool. Then this will be our take profit target. Oh, why is it not? Why? What's the price around this area? 6,150. Okay, so this is $185 gain, or okay, the other one 1.06150. So as you can see, price is now reacting positively with our repricing or trade. Yep. You see how price reacts with this within this low of our anticipated market structure shift. So that's our low risk entry right here, with a tight stop loss of 5 pips. Let's see how price reacts with this one. And yeah, it's now reacting positively with our trade and logic. If it gravitates below this second level of this is what we call, this is our first sell side liquidity. So if price have a displacement around this area, I would expect it to run higher just to sell short again. So this is the market maker sell model with our ICT 2022 setup right here. And if you want some mentorship with TradeDork, feel free to contact our mentors, Coach Harry and Coach Radu and Coach Prince. So, and yes, we are now running on profit. Oh, it's because of the spread. Excuse me. So yes, it now have the willingness to trade lower, and let's see how price reacts with this one. Okay, so let's just leave our trade here. The probability of winning this trade is still 50-50 unless we broke this market structure shift as I annotated, and if it trades, if it has a if it showed a displacement, I'll add more with the expectation that it will gravitate to this discount price. See how price reacts with this one. That's just a form of manipulation. I'm still positive with the trade unless price have a higher close around this area. If it has a higher close, then I'll call it a day, because it might take this high, but I'm not interested in buying on premium. And as a general rule, you can also do that. And yes, we have a low risk entry again. I guess I'll add more 2 lots. So you can see the confidence in my trade. That's how we trade using trade dork logic. Okay, 1.06 means 150. Stop loss is the same, 6376. Low risk stop loss. Oh yeah, I like how the price reacted with this level. And we can also have a partial take profit around this. Actually it's around 25% of this box from high to this equilibrium. If we have our, if we divide it by 4, it's called quadrant. We can take profit in these quadrant levels. Yep. So this is our trade for today. This is just a scalp and low risk trade with high volume. It's actually a 2 or 3 lot, 3.1 lots, and with the total loss of, I believe this is around 100 USD, with the expectation of gaining, let's see, 185 plus 300 for 500. So this is a 1:5 risk reward ratio, or that's a potential 1:5, but because we want to take partial profits, we can go at least like 300 USD maximum, maybe. Let's just wait for the price to react positively in this trade. This is correct. You can see it's the trade above 1.06695 today. But before that, I wanted to retrace back. And we're back. Let's see some other trade opportunities for today before the high impact news, but I really believe this will be a huge drop. It's just a hunch and nothing special about that. Yeah, and because we have a tight stop loss, let's say we have a 5 pip stop loss around this level, or yeah. But with the high impact news, let's just try anticipate that it might take our stop loss. If it will take our stop loss, we can sacrifice around another 5 pips, so that's just 10 pip stop loss right there. But since we now have a shift in market structure, if price will gravitate to take our stop loss right there and then drop, yeah, that's because of the news trading. And as professional traders, we don't advise trading before the news release. Rather, we should trade after the news. So that's wraps up our trade for today, but I just leave it here. If we get this right, I'll add more position around this area, since we already have now a market structure shift and a signature of consolidation or manipulation rather. So I guess I'll add another 3 pip here. Let's adjust our stop loss around. I think this is already considerable stop loss. Yeah, it's just right for a news trading, by the way. 10 pip stop loss. So let's put this one in our trade, and you can see the initial one plot is now on positive side or break even. But let's just add another points here so that we have a safety, at least for me. But don't try to trade before the news, because that's not advisable. And I just have a hunch, that's why I'm trading it. But this is all because of based on logic and reason. We already moved higher from London Open to New York Open at 7 AM, and yeah, price is now reacting positively to our trade. If you have this trade size against your capital, this is really a considerable amount of risk, and I don't advise you to do that. But yeah, this is just a practice for those new traders who wants to trade news. So that's it. And as I said earlier, I want to add more position if price trade below this SSL1. If it start to reject it, then I'll probably close the trade, because I don't want to see price have a closing or up close candle within this fair value gap. Let me just remove this one. I don't want to see price have a closing candle above this imbalance or fair value gap, and for me that would be problematic. This is normal. This is what we call, since we already have a market structure shift, and if we are really bearish, we anticipate that price will gravitate to this level of fair value gap. That's why we call it fair value, because smart money wants to want to have more position or accumulate more short position around these areas. But if we have a closing candle above 50% of this fair value gap and above this buy side liquidity, and I will consider that as a invalid trade for shorts positions. So yeah, let's see how price reacts to 750. I believe it's going higher to take some buy stops here. Yeah, that's our trade analysis for Eurusd. Let's go back to our initial pair, which is the GBP USD. And as we are anticipating it to trade lower to our buy zone or buy level, sorry. And it's now reacting positively again, trading lower. And this is all with the this is all based with our medium, which is the DXY or dollar index. Yep. This really sucks. It's how it's trading today because of the FOMC and NFP data release for tomorrow. A lot of excitement. Yeah, so if this trades higher, then we expect the Euro and GBP to trade lower. So yeah, that's it. Let's go back to our trade. Yep, it's just as we anticipated, it moved up to get more short position. Now it's trading again lower. If possible, I want this fair value gap to be left open and not have a single closing price, up close candle. The 25-50%, and I'll consider that as an invalid trade, or I'm not interested trading it anymore for shorts. And I also don't want to have a buying position up there because I'm not that trader, and I still lack of experience trading that one with the expectation of going here, but we're approaching the news, so let's see how price reacts to this one. If we get stop out, it's okay. We have a tight stop loss. It's just 10 pips stop loss, nothing to cry about. And it's actually, let's see, I believe we have a 1:5 risk reward, so that means we have a 10% loss if price takes our stop loss. That's a lot, by the way. So I can easily get that back if ever we got stopped out, but I can recover that after the news. So let's just see how price reacts to this one. See this sell side liquidity, it's now left open, so this is now a suspect to be traded later after the news. So let's see. This is a good sign. Every time I see this type of reaction, I have my probability of getting the trade right is like 70%. Then I'll add more short position around this area also. So let's see. I don't want to see price trade above this FPG like that one, closing price, or else are repricing or we reprice it wrong, and we'll wait for price to we'll wait for the news to take effect. Ang sakit ulo sa alamang sasalita. Sabi, gana. Malabo. So you see the reaction inside this fair value gap, and yes, that's what are we talking. That's what I'm talking about when you're trying to trade the news. See, now we got stop out here, I guess, but this is the initial delivery or first stage delivery. It just went there to get some buy stops for those people who want to buy above these areas. Have we got stop out yet? No. So that's our trade for today, and let's see how price will react to this level. But I have a feeling that we are in the right direction until can't tell yet unless it take this low. Then if it move higher, I'll add another, I'll double my position. Alright, so that's news trading for you, and it's really hard to trade news, and it's really not advisable. So let's just see. Okay, let's remove this one and this one also, because no, let's just put it that way. And yes, did we see an up close candle inside the fair value gap? Not yet, but I can see a rejection candle here, and still this is a 50-50 trade because of the news. And I repeat, I don't trade. It's just that Harry wants me to trade. Just kidding. But yeah, this is a... Oh, I love the reaction here. If it moves lower, I'm going to add more. But let's see, let's wait for it. So we have an opening price, trade higher, consider it as a Judas swing, take the buy stops, and next is some form of manipulation. If we are in the right side of the trade, we don't want to see this up close candle inside this fair value gap, or else I'll cancel the trade and let's wait for another opportunity. But as of now, I'm really uncomfortable trading this news. Usually I trade news after, like the trade, if the news is around 8 o'clock, I might trade around 8:10 or 8:15. Then or sometimes and most of the time rather, I don't trade the news event, especially in the first week of the month, which is the FOMC and the NFP weeks. So yeah, we can, it might take this another high here, but if you see if we have a closing, that's what I'm talking about. If we have a closing price around this area, and since we're in a manipulation phase, let's see, because we have here a balanced price range. Balanced price range in terms of the wicks, WICK. So we now have a warning sign, and if we drag our quadrants, it closed above the 50% level, so it might take another quadrant here, or it may take this full, and if that happens, I'll close the trade. But since it's just a 5 minutes after the news, I'm not going to take it off yet, unless I have multiple candles here. But this is already a warning sign that it might want to take higher price. And yeah, if you're so nimble with this type of price action. You can trade this type of events, but it's not really advisable. So now I can see that it took a bullish order block. It just took a bullish order block inside the manipulation phase. Still not considered a valid buy trade. I'm still favoring the shorts though. I should have added more position right after the news, right? So dumb of me. But I can easily recover that loss after the news. Let's give it until 8:10. So 8:10. No. It might be around 8:12 since this one is around 8:1, 8:2. 803. So yeah, I think we're in the wrong side of the trade now again, since it's the news trading. So this is why we don't trade the news. It has a lot of how do you call this, choppy price action. It gives you sell signature. It will give you a buy signature, and this buy side liquidity has been taken out is a sell signature. So this is why we don't trade the news. So if you're now in the wrong side of the trade, if you move to a higher time frame like 5 minute, still not convincing, but it might take our stop loss and take this one. Let's see. Let's check out the dollar index for additional confluence before oh, dollar index is now taking this low. It's going to generate around this, gravitate below this level. That means for Eurusd it would, let's check this out, it would gravitate around this area also. But we still have a how do you call this one, another news around 8:30. So let's just cancel our trades though. Oh, there's no multiple cancel, and wait for a pullback around this area. So I suspect this one as a target. Let's just close this one. Let's wait for a pullback. This is why you don't trade the demo. The news trading. I really love how the price reacted in this one. And for me, this is insightful, and it gives me more experience that should not trade FOMC and NFP weeks, especially if there's a high impact use like this one. This is a sell signature combined with this market structure shift. Okay, so I need a down close candle here just to prove the logic works. I need a pullback around this area. So it's not giving us the opportunity. If you move to dollar index, it's about to take this low. See in the 15-minute time frame, because I'm still favoring the shorts for Eurusd. Oh, it's now going to take this low here, and we have a balanced price range that has been validated. Now I'm going to look for longs. Let's see. We have a second stage reaccumulation, first stage reaccumulation, but this is a balanced price range. I'm going to attack this if there's a down close candle here. Like that one. I guess this is a short, low resistance liquidity run. Yeah. So in my experience, if we have a low resistance liquidity run, this is really going to have a impulsive move to take this high, to take this imbalance within this balance price range. So if I got stop out from this one to this one, I guess I can recover the gains with this trade, but I want to wait for 813. Should have a pullback. So we have an original consolidation in the 1 minute time frame. I want to see a second stage distribution around this area, but if it's not going to give us, then we'll take the short position instead. Let's use some advanced method. I-mute mo pa magano ito masasalita. Wala ba nga? Masasalita, i-mute mo magano. Okay, so let's just use this one. Yep. Second stage accumulation. If it's not going to give us a pullback or accumulation around this 24, wait, that's wrong. Around this 47, I want price to give us here an entry for long, but I think it's not going to give us, so yeah, it's really going to take this high. So from here we want to look for short position, but that would take a lot of time because we want to see an immediate rebalance, immediate sell-off. So to wrap it all up, we said that we don't want to see price trade inside this fair value gap a while ago, and with that being said, that would give us the invalid idea for short position, and we are trading around we are trading with the news. That's why this is also a low probability trade, and I advise you not to trade the news before the news release. Instead, trade it after. So if we trade after the news, we might have got this trade, but like I said, we're going to buy on a premium, so I'm not taking any long position. But I want to see price give us a signature of a reaccumulation around this area. See that one? See that reaction there? That's very normal for me. And since it's going to take it left a small portion here. Yeah, those are the signatures that I really don't want to see in the chart. Okay. So some people might get lucky trading this one, the news that's called the breakout artist. But yeah, if we trade with logic and reason, we don't do that, especially in the FOMC and NFP weeks. You might get lucky trading this one, but you cannot always do that. So now it's going to have this 0.11 rejection block. So I really don't like this one. We should have a pullback around this area a while ago. It should be a while ago. And yes, I think I'm going to short this. Let's see how the dollar index is doing for our confluence. Yep, I think I'm going to short Euro USD, but not yet. Still have more time. So we have a rejection block around this one, and if that's invalid, then I'm not really interested trading it now until tomorrow. And let's record our balance. That's okay. It's a low risk trade for me because I'm trading the news, not it for me. So this is another form of accumulation. It will take this high, and we wonder why I don't take it. I'm not taking trades. Yes, because like I said, we should trade with logic and reason. On normal days like this one, I just want to tape read this price action, then record what happened, and then as if I am inside the trade, I record it. Like for example, what we did a while ago with this fair value gap. We said that I don't want to see price close. I don't want to see an up close candle inside this fair value gap, or else my short idea would be invalid. So in my notebook, I would rather I rather record it as if I'm in the trade, and then I'll note that I saw a up close candle inside this fair value gap. That's why I took a long position, but I am trading after the news, so I'll just have a small capital allocation with that trade, and that will give me an experience. Like it's like a how do you call it? It's like I want to retain this information inside my brain in the future, so that if I see these types of reaction in the charts, this is what happened in my previous trades. So you can use that. Like you can log it in your notes, then treat it like as if you took the trade. And losing or winning in this type of market, especially in this news, trading the news, is not really relevant, because first of all, we took the trade because we have here a sell signature, like I said earlier. We also that we are inside we are supposed not to trade before the news, rather we should trade after the news. And I like how it's reacting now. Yep, I think let's try this one. I wanna see it close above this 50%. If not, I'll short it. Can you see how price reacted to this level? Might be random, right? Wow, I like how it's reacting here. This first stage, second stage. I'd like to graduate the price. I mean, I like the price to graduate around this one. And that's the 8:30 news. Okay, so let's try this one. Let's try to wait for 8:30 and then take a trade after. So it has a positive reaction. I'll mark this as my first stage accumulation phase on the buy curve, with the expectation to reach this area. But if price close below this one, no, that's problematic. Oh, by the way, this is our balance. Yep, nothing is edited, or we're not afraid to show the balance because we trade with logic, and here at TradeDork we make sure you have the best trades, not with the news trading, best trading experience. Yep, I'll take this one. How many pips is this? 10 pips. Nope. Buying on premium is not a good option. This is first stage accumulation. If you want to trade like this, you want to buy it, but make sure you have a take profit around this area. Just for experience. That's our first stage accumulation phase. So the middle of the week, I mean WICK, this one, you can take this as our take profit, or this closing price right here. That one. So this is what I mean. This is what's going to happen if you try to trade without logic. Like if you only have like one confluence to trade long this higher market, or two confluences, without considering the time, without considering the reactions of the candlesticks or price action inside this time window, and we are near 8:30 p.m. I mean AM NY time. Also, we are at a premium. So if we are bearish again, if we are bearish, we want to see price trade below this line. This is a down close candle. So if we are bearish, we want to see price trade below this line, below this level of 1.06475. Then treat this as a resistance. Also, if we are alternatively, if we are bullish, we don't want to see price trade below the 50% of this bullish order block, because this is considered a bullish order block, this down close candle. This is the 50% range. If we are bullish, we want to see price react positively around this area, like that. And if we are bearish, we want to see it violate this low of this bullish order block, then treat this as a what we deem resistance. And as of now, it's showing both of the how do you call this, showing both reaction. So this is really a low probability trade, but since we are nearing this buy side liquidity, I suspect this will be a target for our 8:30 news. Well, we could always be wrong, because first of all, you don't want to trade the news, and second, you're buying on a premium, and third, you're now having a reaction, a negative reaction inside this wick here. I call this a premium wick. In advanced lesson for our SMC course, we have this topic, right? This one about these wicks. So if you want to have a mentorship with Trader, please visit our mentorship program inside our Discord channel. If you want these types of precision, and you want to have a sound logic trading, wait, let me just mute this because we have a gunfight. Just kidding. Yan din eh. Manlalaga kasi ng kawamatan. Napigab ni si Hari. Napigab ni. Ipihit na. So that's it for today's live stream, guys, and we ended up in profit of that's a clean 150, I guess. So let's just close this down. So that's our trade for Euro USD with the news. And again, it's not advisable to trade news. So the next time, look how, but before we end this stream, look how it reacts to this 106628, also to this level here, also when the price was trading inside this I mean above this balance price range. And we have a confirmed breakaway gap, and this is to be a target for sell later on if you're about to have a reversal. So that's it, guys. Thank you for today. Thank you for joining in, and be at work. Grabe, nandiyan labat at hati. Sinumpal ko ba may live stream? Nakagano'n mo na. Okay. Positive na ito. Anak, ito okay. Lahat.